Bonjour Patrick.
Bonjour.
Merci pour cette entrevue. Mon français est mal. So Jessica is kind enough to be our traducteur, our interpreter. So I will ask you questions and she will interpret for you, and then you'll be on this video for Realize an Accessible Montreal project. And what I'd like to know is your opinions, what barriers you faced to accessibility in Montreal. And I know before we started you were talking about the ramp that is broken at your place, and it's of great concern. So Jessica?
Dis ton opinion de tout ce que tu vis.
C'est l'enfer. Moi, ça fait 14 ans que je suis en appartement. Seul, pas avec des gens qui m'aident à tous les jours, pour la nourriture, pour les sorties, les épiceries. C'est catastrophique. La rampe où ce que je vis, elle est craquée à 8 places. J'appelle la ville, puis c'est comme... c'est pas prioritaire.
So it's very difficult for you to even just leave your own home.
Yes.
And he calls the city to complain, and the city says it's not their priority to fix right now. They have other bigger problems to fix.
So does the ramp belong to the city or to your building?
Est-ce que c'est pour où tu restes ou pour la ville?
C'est fait avec le trottoir, c'est tout en un. C'est la ville qui a fait ça.
It's for the city.
Et for how long? Depuis
que je suis là, ça fait 14 ans là. Ça se
défait depuis 14 ans?
Yes,
14 years.
14 years.
Mon Dieu.
14 years old, yes.
He has a lot of patience.
Et ça fait environ 5 years old que je demande à ce que ça soit réparé. Puis
it's been 5 years that he's asked for them to fix it, and they want nothing to do with it. Pretty much they couldn't care less.
Jessica, could I ask you to move a little closer to Patrick to make sure that the camera's picking up your voice?
Sure, but I don't want to be on the
I know you don't want to be on camera. I'll make sure you're not. No, closer, good. A little closer. Good. And you're still not on camera, so don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
He said it's been for the last 5 years that he's called the city and asked them to fix it, but they're telling him to pretty much stop complaining, and they have other priorities that are bigger to handle right now than to fix the ramp before he lives.
C'est à Montréal Nord en plus, c'est
comme Montréal Nord.
Yes.
Yeah, Montreal North.
C'est comme un coin qui n'existe pas sur la planète là. C'est comme laissé à l'abandon.
Where he lives, it doesn't exist to them, pretty much.
You mean it's not on the map, or
not
just
map.
that's how they treat?
That's how they treat it.
They treat it as if it doesn't exist.
C'est traité comme ça, non?
Ouais.
So how do you go somewhere if you want to come here, for example? How do you leave your home?
Comment tu es capable de quitter ta maison d'abord?
Je fais du mieux que je peux. J'espère qu'un jour Margot restera pas poignée dans l'asphalte.
He does what he can, and he's hoping one day that they'll wake up and fix it, and that he doesn't have to, and that he doesn't have to worry about driving on the ramp and getting stuck.
So you're traveling on a broken ramp?
Tu partir sur un rampe qui est brisé.
C'est brisé.
Ouais, je roule dessus puis c'est l'asphalte tout en morceaux.
Et des fois tu es coincé dedans, non?
Ouais, l'hiver, surtout l'hiver.
Vous avez peur?
La glace reste poignée dans les trous, alors je peux pas avancer.
Are you not afraid?
Es-tu peur?
Non. Habitué.
You're used to it. Habitué.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mais je fais avec, j'ai pas le choix. Les gouvernements, ils s'enlèvent les mains, ils font rien.
He said he either has to stay home or get used to the fact that the ramp is broken.
Well, you know, Patrick, I'm not going to ask you to give your address on film, but what I'd like, we talked a little about this previously, is once I turn off the camera, if you give me your address or even your street corner, I will go out there and photograph it.
Yes.
Put it on the website and see what we can do with the city. I can't promise that it'll be fixed, but we're creating awareness here, people's personal stories, and I'm really sorry to hear this.
Tu vois, tu comprends, c'est bien.
Could you tell him, Jessica?
Elle a dit que après quand leur vidéo finit, tu peux donner leur coin où tu restes ou ton adresse.
Avec plaisir.
Puis elle...
Patrick, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me, for realizing Accessible Montreal. I really appreciate it.
C'est un
And I'm
plaisir.
sorry to hear about the round.
Merci à vous.
Merci.